Hey everyone, it's Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. Hopefully the connection will, or the YouTube situation will not go all crazy like it was in the Sagittarius reading. But today I'm going to be doing the daily readings plus maybe a couple or a few phone calls to some lucky viewers that watch. So, and I want to answer your personal questions. So stick around. Hey. All right, so what's going on with the fire signs for the next 24 hours? What's going on with the fire signs in love, please? Hey, Talandramita. I hope I'm saying your name right. Miss Get a Bag. Miss Get a Bag. What's up? What's going on with fire signs in love for the next 24 hours, please? The fire signs in love for the next 24 hours. What's going on? Hey, everybody. All right, so yes, I saw your comment. All right, one more shuffle and we're ready. Fire signs. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to be doing phone calls after I do the dailies, so be aware of that. So all you have to do is send your telephone number to tylerstarot@gmail.com. My email is actually in the title, so be aware of that. I'm gonna answer one question for whoever I pick to call, or whoever I pick, basically. So be aware of that. 1 second, y'all. Let me get situated here. I already have my phone ready to call. I'm gonna call 2 or 3 people. So, all right, here we go. So the mutual energy. Let me let the room get a little bit more filled up. That way, people won't come in claiming they missed it. My rooms have been taking forever to fill up lately. So, and I honestly think it's because notifications are lacking for some. All right. 1 second. Let me get a cigarette. I know who you tell everyone what's up. Okay, so damn, I didn't mean to shuffle that. I was trying to. Some of you fire signs are getting over something that ended. All right, so all right, here we go. What's going on with fire signs in love for the next 24 hours, please? That might not mean to shuffle that again. What's going on with fire signs in the next 24 hours, please? Thank you, Samira. Appreciate that. Hey, Ingrid. All right, here we go. You're welcome, James, for the double Sagittarius reading. No problem, no problem. I guess it was meant for Sagittarius to get two readings, 2 more shuffles, fire signs, and we're ready. I'm gonna go ahead and start. So, okay, here we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here we go. So the mutual energy between you and another person is the 8 of Swords and reverse fire signs. So between you and another person, you both don't feel trapped to the situation anymore. You're both releasing yourselves from what made you feel trapped. So basically, you both in the past may have felt trapped to the situation, but currently you're releasing yourselves. You're both releasing yourselves from this trapped situation. Some of you are isolated from a person. You're isolated from this person. You've kind of went within, kind of really being heavily isolated from this person, but I'm seeing you come back around to someone. There may be someone you come back around to. All right, be aware of that. Your obstacle is the Queen of Swords, so it could be an air sign for some of you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I also got Virgo here. So basically, the obstacle here is someone's very I'm gonna see what it could be, another air sign. It could be another woman involved for some of you, with that being an obstacle, or another person involved. That could be the obstacle. Whoever's coming towards you is not making any moves. So be aware of who you come back to or who you go back to, because honestly, if you come back around to someone, or if you go back to someone, they'll be very non-moving, very lackluster, not making any moves, is what it's telling me. All right. Most likely out comes Ace of Wands. So I do see a new start that can happen between you two. I felt like this is something you release yourselves from. But basically, let's see, why is that? Yeah, some of you felt like you didn't have success with someone. You felt like a failure in this love situation is what it's telling me. And you may have isolated yourself from this person. But I feel like for some of you, you may go back to someone, or you're going to try to at least attempt to go back to someone, all right? I I feel like the obstacle here is someone has cut this out and it has ended. Somebody it's a Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, whoever's coming towards you, they're kind of withdrawing from the situation. Communication may be an issue between you and this person, taking a break from you and not making any moves with you. So be careful who you go back to, or who you try to go back to, or who you try to come around to, because I'm saying that basically this person may just withdraw from you and take a break, or they're just withdrawing from you and taking a break. They're not going to make the moves you want them to, or just not going to make any moves, period. The most likely outcome is some of you may have a new start with this person, but the lies will still remain, or the detachment will still remain. So someone, even if something starts between you and this person, the detachment and the lies will still remain. Some of you, it's a big Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or vice versa. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Wands and the King of Swords in reverse? And the King of Pentacles in reverse. So you two probably won't get on the same page. You two probably won't get on the same page. There's a possibility for a new start. But I feel like, honestly, you both have a lot going on in your lives, and you're both, I mean, basically what I'm getting from this is you're both not really giving each other nourishment or nurturing each other. You're both focused on two entirely different things, and that's what's splitting you apart. One person is more focused on being their business, their career, their money, and the other one's more focused on being deceptive, detached, and a liar. All right, is what it's telling me. So whichever one fits your description, then that's you. All right. So keep in mind. All right. Am I lagging too? Oh no, I'm not lagging because I can see myself. I'm not lagging. Okay, I'm putting my email in the description. So how I'm gonna give 3 lucky people in my audience tonight a free question. All you gotta do is email me. This is how I'm gonna choose it. I'm gonna choose this. I'm gonna go to air signs in a second. All right, I'm gonna make this a daily thing. Try to, at least. I might not do it every night, but I'll try to make it. Let's see. Notepad. All right. So how you will be chosen is when you send me an email, you put in the subject. First of all, put your phone number in the subject, and also I'm going to choose a number from 1. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to choose a number from 1 to 50, and the first 3 people that guess what 3 numbers that I picked, I'll be answering your account. All right. Okay, so I picked 3 numbers. All you have to do is, okay, 3 people, whoever picks those numbers first, they get that reading. All right. So I can only call them. I can only call phone numbers that are local in the U.S. I don't think I can do Canada either. That's what sucks. Unless that sucks. I might incorporate Skype in the future into this. No, you don't put it in here. You got to put it in. You got to put it in the email. You got to send me an email. Send me an email right now at tylerstarot@gmail.com. All right. And pick them. I got 3 numbers that I picked. All right, here we go. All right, so air signs. Whoever picks it, I'm actually going to go ahead and look at it right now and see if anybody sent anything. That way I can go ahead and write your name down next to the number that you picked. If you picked it right, of course. Let's see. All right. And whoever doesn't, all right, here we go. You only get 1 question. One question, y'all. 1 question. All right, I'm checking my email right now. I'm just getting everything situated. Sorry for the slowness. I know you're here to hear the reading, but let me get everything situated. You don't put the number in the putting the number in the chat will not help you by any means. You got to put it in the email to tylerstarot@gmail.com. All right. Okay. I don't think my phone can call out of America. Honestly, I don't think it can. All right. Because it can't. Because I try to call my friend. I have a friend who watches me, and she does my website. And basically, I try to call her. I think she was in Canada, and literally, it wouldn't even let me call Canada. So I know for a fact I can't call anywhere outside the U.S. If I can't call Canada, I know I can't call like people in Asia or Australia or whatnot. All right, let's see if anybody picked the number right. As of right now, I haven't. The right number has not been picked. Make sure you put in the subject the number. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the air sign reading, and I'll come back to this. Nobody's picked it right yet. So, all right, here we go. So let's do the air sign. What's going on with air sign for the next? Air signs for the next. It's a number from 1 to 50. Keep that in mind. Only one number per email. Somebody's trying to send multiple numbers in one email. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are so funny. All right. So, all right. Nobody's picked it yet. All right. Air signs for the next 24 hours. What is going on with the air signs for the next 24 hours, please? Air signs for the next 24 hours. What's going on with air signs for the damn card is falling out? Air signs and love for the next 24 hours. Some of you doing a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Pisces. You may have had a fallout with this person, or you may have disagreements with this person, or not seeing eye to eye with them. Okay. Let's see. Anybody take it yet? No. All right. Here we go. So. Boy, I think somebody may have picked one. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this situated. I'm gonna get this better in the future, where it's better, more. I don't have to stop the. Gotta get the kinks out first. Let's see. 24 hours for the air sign, please. Next 24 hours. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Air sign. I think your message is almost here. Okay. And make sure you include your telephone number too. That way I can call you if you pick the number right. Nobody's picked it yet. Okay. All right. So, okay, here we go. So let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to get back to the reading now. All right. So the mutual overall energy is the Chariot in reverse. So the mutual energy is a lack of forward movement. Something's moving at a snail's power, not moving at all. I feel like you're both putting a halt to the situation, or you're both not moving forward with one another. Air signs, that could be the case for some of you. You have the Queen of Cups here. So some of you have emotion for someone, and I'm seeing some of you getting healing into your emotions, but I feel like you want to be available emotionally to someone, but there's a lack of forward movement happening between you and this person. All right, the obstacles of 10 of Cups. We're going to see why. This could be a family situation for some of you, but some of you have emotion for someone. Some of you are being very balanced with your emotions nonetheless, but I also feel like some of you are being emotionally available, or you're trying to be emotionally available. Whoever's coming towards you is not giving you truth or not communicating with you. All right, so how can you be emotionally available to someone who's not giving you any communication, any truth, any clarity? All right, is what it's telling me. Some of it's a Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you, most likely out comes a Devil in reverse. So I do feel like even though you do have emotions for someone, or you want to be emotionally available to someone, it's not moving anywhere. And I think the reason why it's not moving anywhere, because whoever's coming towards you is either lying to you, one, or they're not giving you truth. They're not giving you that clarity. All right. Yeah. Some of you are burdened by this. Some of the fire sign too. Some of you are burdened by this connection. You feel like it's a lot to carry, but you still have emotion for someone. All right, is what it's telling me. Some of your obstacles are Leo, or the obstacle is you want happiness in the situation, but it's just not getting to a point of happiness. It could have happiness here, but whoever's coming towards you is kind of, I feel like this person doesn't have many options. They don't have many options to choose from, but at the same time, they're not giving you clarity. They're not giving you truth, is what it's telling me. They also may see the reality of you. So they may have thought about you did some really shady stuff. But anyways, 7 of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords reverse. This person is basically making a decision to not give you truth, to not give you that clarity. All right. They could be lying to you as well, or not giving you truth. All right. Is what it's telling you. Some of you may think this person has many options, and they could be lying that they have other options. They really don't. All right. That's for some of you. All right. Best case scenario is that someone gets out of this. It could be 3 people involved. Someone wants to release themselves from this lover's triangle situation. All right. Is what it's telling me. Here we go. Now, for some of you who you thought that this person may have had other options, either they told you they have other options, or you may have assumed they had other options. They really don't. And if they told you that they had other options, they were lying about it. All right. That's for some of you. That may not be for everybody. All right. But the most likely outcomes, I'm seeing you release yourself from this situation, and it could involve 3 or more people, or 2 or more people. All right. That's what it's telling me. Why is a Chariot in reverse here for? Yeah, nobody's getting notifications at all for some reason. Yeah, see? The mutual energy between you both is that basically there's separation going on between you and them, a feeling of distance between you and them, basically, and it's not moving forward. But I keep getting the storyline that if this person is not communicating with you, they're not giving you truth, they're not giving you clarity, and they're making a decision to not give you that clarity. That's what it's telling me. Or they've narrowed down their options and are basically choosing not to give you that clarity. All right, is what it's telling me. For some of you who you thought this person may have many options, or they kind of alluded to the fact that they may have many options, I'm telling you, they really don't. They're lying about that. All right, be aware of that. But that's not for everybody. Okay. You want to see what kind of shirt I have on? I'm not sure. So. All right. All right, let's see if anybody's picked a number yet while I'm waiting. Let's see. Damn, nobody. You mean to tell me nobody's? Let's see. Okay, make sure you put it in the subject. It's only number from 1 to 50, y'all. In the subject, that way I can see immediately who chose it. Nobody actually chose it. I guess it's not meant for y'all to have that question. Let's see. I don't think anybody's chose it because I thought that was the most fairest way to do it. All right. Nobody has chose this damn number. Are you kidding me? Okay, yep. Oh, okay, I got a winner. So Michelle, designer, I'm gonna need you to send your telephone number. That way I can give you your free question. You won. You picked the number. It said pick a number from 1 to 50, y'all. It's not y'all are going into like the multiple digits, 1 to 50. All right. So Michelle, designer, you won a question tonight. Stick around to the end of the show. We can answer your questions, but you need to send me a telephone number too because I don't have it. You didn't. All right. So you get a free question for tonight. You got to give me the telephone number. All right. All right, here we go. So let's do the next. So much. All right, here we go. Okay. And no, not the number. You don't put the number in the chat, y'all. You got to email the number to tylerstarot@gmail.com. Email is actually in the title of this video. All right, here we go. So let's see. All right, water signs for the next 24 hours. This format will be a lot better, a lot more seamless in the future. I'll get the kinks worked out. That way I can just do the readings first, then do that. But I just wanted to see how this would work out. You know, it's good to try new things and see what works and what doesn't. All right, so for the next 24 hours, what's going on with water signs and love? I'm going to call you after the show, Michelle. You won one of the questions. 2 more shuffles, water signs. Hey, Nene Gardner, how you doing? The number, let's see. All right. So a number from 1 to 50. Let's see if anybody else guessed it. Okay, I got your numbers shuffled. Water signs, we're about to get to that. But let me see if anybody else won. If I can get this out of the way. I really would love to get this out of the way. All right. Now what? Are y'all not choosing it? You can't go over 50. Yeah, nobody else picked it. So we got 2 questions left. There's 2 numbers that have not been guessed yet. All right. So I'll check after the water sign reading. All right. Here we go. So the mutual energy between you and another person is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign individual in the Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. All right. So between you and another person, there's this lack of forward movement. But I do feel like there's a new beginning that could happen, but the forward movement's not happening. The passion's lacking. All right. I feel like you both are lacking passion for this, or you're both lacking that forward movement, with that being the mutual energy. All right. What you're bringing, you're being emotionally unavailable. Your emotions are out of whack, water signs. You're not balanced emotionally. And I feel like you're not being open emotionally to someone, kind of being emotionally unavailable in a sense. The obstacle is the Queen of Swords. So somebody that's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got 2 queens already. So the obstacle could be another person's involved, whether it's a male or a female. All right. Whoever's coming toward you, they do have a connection with you on a soulmate level. But I feel like, honestly, there's too many people involved. I got 3 court cards in this reading. Look at that. It looks like an all-female gangbang. What the hell is this? Water signs. Too many people in this. Somebody that's a male or a female. There could be another person involved for a lot of you. All right. Most likely, yeah, it's definitely a lover's triangle. So there's a lover's triangle between you and this person. Even though this person has a connection with you out of this world, they do have a soulmate connection with you. I feel like there's too many people involved, whether on your behalf or theirs. All right. Yeah, some of you are closed off emotionally from this person, but at the end of the day, you are isolating yourself from them or being emotionally unavailable. But at the end of the day, I do feel like you want to come back around to them, and they do have a connection with you, a soulmate connection. It's a soulmate thing. Somebody's a water sign. I feel like the obstacle here is someone's not putting the work in, or someone else is putting work into someone else. I feel like the work's being put into someone else other than you, or vice versa. You're putting work into someone else other than the person that you have a connection with. I feel like there's another person involved. Someone else is putting work into another connection and not this one, honestly. Whoever's coming toward you, this person is someone you definitely had conflict with. I feel like they want to apologize with you or have you apologize to them, or they want to work things out with you and make things right again and have a connection with you, or have a come together with you. The most likely outcome is some of you are involved in a love triangle situation, but basically is what it's telling me is Some of you are still resisting this situation from ending. So some of you may stick around in a love triangle or vice versa. Cross watchers. Some of it's a Scorpio as well. I feel like the situations, some of you are just refusing to end the situation, all right? Refusing to end the situation. I honestly feel like there's another person involved and somebody else is putting work into another connection and not this one, honestly. Why is the Queen of Wands reversed? And yeah, you both lack that commitment. You both lack that stable commitment. And you're not coming together with this person, or you're not building up on a long-term foundation with this person. And I think it's honestly because somebody else is putting work into another connection with somebody else, whether it be you doing that or them. All right, is what it's telling me. Be aware of that. It was very strict on what was happening. There was too many court cards in that reading. And a 4-card spread, 3 of them were court cards. Just saying. All right. All right, earth signs for the next 24 hours, please. Earth sign for the next 24 hours, please. Let's see if anybody's guessed the numbers yet. Let's see if anybody's guessed the numbers. All right. Let's see. Oh, one person was really close to getting it. Really close. I can't say the numbers. People say, what number is it? I can't say the numbers. All right. Let's see. Let me make sure I got the right. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let me go through it again and see if, actually, I think we got a winner. We have another winner, y'all. We have another winner. All right, so Michelle Lane, you won the second question. So we have Michelle Designer and Michelle Lane. You won. So we got one number left. Let me just go ahead and get it out of the way. The 2 numbers that were right were 47 and 26. Michelle and Michelle, the two Michelles basically won that. Michelle Lane and Michelle Designer, you both won those questions. 26 and 47 was the right number. There's still one left, okay? And I've yet to see it. Be aware that if you don't put your number in the subject, I can't see it. I'm not opening the emails. I'm just looking at what. But I got to have Michelle Lane. Okay, you give me your number. That's good. All right. Michelle, you already won. You ain't got to keep sending numbers. Okay, I got your number down. That way I can call you after the earth sign reading. And after the collective, I'm going to call you. Michelle Designer, I still need your number. I wish you would have included it in the first one. That way. There's still one left, y'all. There's still one left. Be aware that I'm going to timestamp the, let's see. Michelle. Oh, there you are, Michelle. You're the winner. Okay, there you are. I got your number. Be sure to include the earth signs now. You don't put it in the live chat. You send it to email. Y'all don't listen to me for nothing. All right, earth sign for the next 24 hours, please. Earth sign for the next 24 hours, please. Earth signs for the next 24 hours, please. Earth signs for the next 24 hours, please. And since I don't do personal readings anymore, I was like, well, let's let people win a reading or win a free question. I mean, it's my way to give back. I love doing it. The money is not my main motivation for these things. Believe me, if I wanted money, I could easily open up my bookings and make a ton of money overnight. That's not what I'm trying to do. All right, so the mutual energy is a Magician in reverse. So the mutual energy between you and another person is you lack confidence that you can make this happen with one another. That's what it's both. Some of it's an Aries, by the way, for some of you. Yeah, earth signs. There was a situation you were carrying, and it was making you tired and burdened. And I feel like you just want to lay it down. You're tired of dealing with whatever was burdening you with this, and you feel like you don't have confidence to manifest it anymore. Is what it's telling me. The obstacle could be a fire sign. I got big fire energy. Your obstacle could be that basically someone's not. It's frozen. How is it frozen? I can't deal with YouTube no more. I can't deal with YouTube anymore. Can y'all see me still? Let me see. Okay, so basically, let me do a recap just in case that was not working. Okay, so basically, let me do a recap. All right, so earth signs between you and another person, you both lack that confidence that you can manifest the situation with this person. That's what they feel about you. They feel like they can't manifest it with you. All right, is what it's telling me. The 10 of Wands reverse is telling me that basically you want to put this situation to a rest because it's making you tired, it's making you exhausted, and you just don't have the confidence you can make it happen with this person, all right? The obstacles is a lack of communication between you two or a lack of enthusiasm. You both lost that enthusiasm, and there's a lack of communication. It could be that someone's really immature with their communication. Whoever's coming toward you, yeah, somebody's a Pisces. Whoever's coming toward you is kind of letting this situation go as well. There may have been a deception that came out between you two, whether it was you that was being deceptive or them. And with the High Priestess in reverse here, they may just be letting go, all right? They also could be telling you a secret, or you may find out something. Most likely outcome is you still feel trapped to this situation. Yeah, see, some of you are putting a halt to a situation or experiencing a halt to a situation, and you're putting it to a rest, all right? You're wanting to end it in a way. Yeah, the obstacle here is that someone missed an opportunity. Someone wasn't communicating. They wasn't being passionate. And due to the lack of communication, lack of passion, there will be a missed opportunity between you two. So someone wasn't accepting love and are missing that opportunity is what it's telling me. Whoever's coming towards you is getting over this situation. They're not as stuck on it. They were in their head about it. They were having anxiety. Somebody's an air sign. They were having a lot of anxiety over this, but they're letting go, all right? And they're getting over this. Most likely outcome is some of you still feel stuck to a situation, stuck to a connection that you don't have confidence in. So you're stuck with something you don't even have confidence in, all right? And you feel like, you feel like you can't make it happen, and they can't, is what it's telling me. Why is the Magician in reverse here for, please? And a Four of Swords. So you both are withdrawing from one another. Communication may be a really big issue between you and this person. You're both withdrawing from one another and basically not going to try to make it happen with one another. That's what you're both doing. You're both taking a break is what it's telling me. Earth signs, all right? So we're going to get to the, let me see if anybody guessed the number yet. Let's see. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. 1 second. Nobody's picked it yet. Are you serious? Oh, okay. Jim Worstiak. Jim Worstiak, you won the last question, all right? Let me make sure you get Jim W. You won the question. Jim W. Jim Worstiak. I can't say your name to save my life. So let's see. All right. Make sure that you are local or in the U.S. at least, because let's see. All right. All right, Jim. Yeah, you gave me a phone number. There you go. All right, so all right, there you go. All right, Jim, you won that question. So what I'm gonna do here, this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. This is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna stop this room and go into another one. All right. So join me in the next chat. I may open up some other questions. You never know. So join me in the next chat and we can answer some questions for y'all. All right. So be aware of that. Be sure you already have your question ready. So Michelle Lane, Michelle Designer, and Jim W, you won a question. So come over to the next chat. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this on the roll, basically. All right. All right. This room is lagging.